Welcome back in cooperative class. Today we'll study next subtopic, that is under institutional promoting cooperative development. Okay. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, which is also known as NABARD. Let us see when this NABARD was established and what are the reasons why this NABARD was established and its objectives. In March 1979, the Reserve Bank of India constituted a committee to review present arrangement for financing agriculture and rural development. The committee submitted its report in March 1981. Then, after that, the recommendations of the committee, that is the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, which is also known as NABARD, was set up in July 1982 by an Act of the Parliament. Then, the NABARD has taken over refinance functions of ARDC and agricultural credit function of the Reserve Bank of India in relation to cooperative banks and RRBs. Okay, then it was linked with RBI, okay, that is Reserve Bank of India, and RBI nominates 3 of its directors on the board of NABARD. Besides the Deputy Governor, the RBI acts as its chairman. Now let us see financial resources. Financial resource of the NABARD. The authorized share capital of NABARD rupees 5 crores. Paid-up capital is rupees 100 crores, contributed equally by the central government and the Reserve Bank. Now, to meet its financial needs, the NABARD draws funds from the Government of India, the World Bank and other agencies. Then it raises funds from market and also uses the resources of National Agricultural Credit, that is long-term operations and stabilization funds, which stand transfer to the NABARD. Then as regard to the short-term credit and working capital needs, the NABARD depends on Reserve Bank of India. The World Bank and IDA have been providing funds to NABARD for implementation of the projects financed by them. Okay, that is something about the financial resource of the NABARD. Now let us see which are the functions performed by the NABARD. Okay, now student, NABARD, that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, perform various functions. Now let us see one by one these functions. First, let us take up short-term, medium-term loans. It provides short-term and medium-term loans to many banks like state cooperative banks, regional rural banks, land development banks and other financial institutions approved by Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so in short we can see it provides short-term, medium-term, long-term credit to state cooperative banks, regional rural banks, land development banks and other financial institutions, okay, which has to be approved by the Reserve Bank of India. Then moving on to next, it provides long-term loans up to 20 years to the state government, and this is to enable them to subscribe to the share capital of primary credit societies in their respective states. Okay. It also provides a long-term institutional finance approved by central government so that it contributes share capital and purchase securities. Right? Then moving on to next, long-term loans to state government. It also provides long-term loans for the period up to 20 years, and this enables them to subscribe share capital of primary credit societies in respective states. Okay. So then moving ahead, loans for refinancing. Okay. Now it also provides financial assistance to refinance institution to provide credit to agriculture, small scale cottage and village handicraft, poultry, fisheries and so on. Okay. So moving on to next is coordination. It coordinates the activities of central and state government, the planning commission and other national state level institutions. It also creates research and development funds. It made provision for research and development fund in order to promote research in agriculture and design suitable program as per the requirement of different areas and to cover special activities. Okay. So to sum up, we can say the function performed by NABARD. Okay. It provides short-term, medium-term, long-term credit to state cooperative banks, regional rural banks, land development banks and other financial institutions approved by Reserve Bank of India. It also provides long-term loans up to 20 years to the state governments, and this is to enable them to subscribe to the share capital of primary credit societies in their respective states. It also provides long-term loans to any institution approved by the central government, and it contributes to the share capital or invest in securities of any institution concerned with agriculture and rural development. Then the next function, it serves as a refinancing institution for credit to agriculture, small scale industry, cottage and village industry, handicrafts, dairy farming, poultry farming, fisheries, ship rearing and so on, with a view to promote integrated rural development. Okay, moving on to next function, it coordinates the activity of central and state government, the planning commission and other national and state level institutions lending credit to agricultural and rural development. Then it undertakes periodical inspection of regional rural banks, state cooperative banks, land development banks and cooperative banks other than primary cooperative societies. Another function, it also maintains a research and development fund. And why it maintains? This is to promote research in agriculture and rural development so as to formulate and design projects and programs to suit the requirement of different areas and to cover special activities. Okay, those were the certain functions performed by NABARD, that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. I hope it is clear.